Hi, I'm Jackie Dzelski, and we're here today at the grand opening and ribbon cutting of Suncoast Workforce's new Manatee County facility in downtown Bradenton. It's been an exciting morning with business, community, and governmental leaders coming together to celebrate the opening of this facility. Suncoast Workforce has helped hundreds of thousands of job seekers in Manatee and Sarasota counties find employment. On the flip side, it's been a win for local employers over the years as well, because they have added assistance in finding the right people for the jobs that they need to grow their companies and grow our economy. So we're going to take a few minutes to talk with some of those leaders about the impact that Suncoast Workforce has on their bottom line, their ability to find employees, and then also for our local residents to find jobs here in Manatee County. Okay, we're ready.
I'd like to welcome everybody here today. I'm Dale Vollrath. I'm chairman of the Suncoast Workforce Board. And what a privilege it is to be here and be able to kind of inaugurate this great place. I don't know, for those of us who have a chance to walk through and take a look at the facilities, the rooms, all the people in it, the parking lot's full. This is truly a blessing to our community, and it's going to serve it for a long time. And it's a great step forward. It's something we've been working on for months, and it's been our dream, and finally the dream has come true. And we're very excited, and we think that a lot of people are going to benefit, not only the employees, but mostly the community. So thank you for being part of this, and I'd like to introduce Manatee County Commissioner Gallen and have us say a few words.
Thank you, and thank you everyone for coming today. I mean, we all know jobs, you can't live without one. And as the district commissioner, I'm so thrilled because this is the center of my district, and I can just point people down the street, and plus I live down the street, so that's an added kudo here. But I want to take a moment to thank John Wanamaker of Orange City Caldwell Banker AI Group for providing the food and refreshments this morning. And additionally, Caldwell Banker Group dedicates itself to making businesses highly efficient and highly productive by providing professional guidance, help, and financially sound advice for commercial real estate matters. I also want to recognize Suncoast Workforce Executive Committee and fellow board members. Those of you that are around, please wave your hands, thumbs up. Thank you for being here today. Some of them are up here today, this morning. Suncoast Workforce is thrilled to be at this new location, as am I, as I mentioned. After an extensive search of properties, they've had the opportunity to find a location that has the perfect capacity. They've looked around a number of places, and this one is able to have that great location with visibility and able to serve the businesses, job seekers, and workers in Manatee County. And by the way, did I say it's in District 2, which is my district? I'll say that again. I may do a backflip in a minute here. You had the opportunity for a behind-the-scenes tour this morning. The facility, which give you some idea of the services that Workforce provides. And Suncoast Workforce works closely with the economic development organizations to assist new and existing businesses with talent sourcing and development. Quite an important task. And the money saved by these businesses can be reinvested to further growth in the community and ensure that we remain competitive. Let me give you some numbers real quick, and then I'll wrap it up here. Last year alone, Suncoast Workforce provided 398,473 training grants to 50 Manatee County and Sarasota County employers to train 107 new employees by utilizing the on-the-job training program, and a lot of us recognize that as OJT. Job seekers who find employment with the assistance of Suncoast Workforce have an economic impact too. By gaining employment, they have more money to spend on goods and services in the two-county region. More numbers. This past year, the Suncoast Workforce served 111,175 job seekers, of which 9,485 are first-time visitors. Of that total, 9,233 gained employment. And I just learned this morning that the customers in this office of July, 3,700 customers came just in July alone. So we're talking about location, location, location. So when you think about Suncoast Workforce, think of this organization as a key contributor to economic development in this community and Sarasota community as well. And I want to introduce, I mentioned him earlier to give thanks, John Wanamaker of Caldwell Banking Group, if he'd like to say a few words, and helping us tremendously to make this transition in this important place. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. And this is not going to be a plug for Coldwell Banker Commercial, but I'm also the past chair for the Center for Business Excellence, which is Region 11. I've been involved with the Workforce Florida group now since 2008, and I have to say, out of all the organizations I've ever volunteered for, Workforce Florida is the best. I've never met more of a caring group of people, the efficiency, and I would have to say, other than our organization, Suncoast is, we're tied for #1. So it was just a great opportunity to help Mary Ellen find us a location. I'd like to introduce Bob Bartz from the Chamber of Manatee County.
I'd like to welcome Mary Helen and her executive staff to Manatee County. We were kidding each other a little while ago about all the times I had to drive to Sarasota all the time when I was on the board. So we appreciate your being here and welcome you all. You play such an important role. I remember, I don't know how many years ago, Mary Helen, I went before the county commission here and asked them to endorse the CETA program at that time. We were trying to find somebody that would serve as somewhat of a governing agency for that, and they graciously accepted to do that. And this organization has had many evolutions and revolutions and what have you, and today they're more important than ever. We're starting to hear again from the business community the fact that they can't find the skilled employees they need to grow. And Workforce does such a great job in preparing people for the workforce. So we thank you and welcome you again to Manatee County.
So where's the ribbon cutting? Ready to cut the ribbon?
Yeah. If we can invite you want to invite some members up here?
Sure.
I'd like to invite the Chamber of Commerce members that are here, as well as Mary Helen Kress is already up here, and the executive committee and board members for Suncoast Workforce up here to participate in the ribbon cutting.
Am I supposed to do this, or what am I?
And on 3. 1, 2, 3.
All right. Oh, I broke it.
You got your fingers?
We're here with Daisy Vulovich from State College of Florida. Daisy, welcome. Thank you for joining us today. Why is Suncoast Workforce important to be here in Manatee County, and why is that important to State College of Florida?
Well, it's important to the college and the community on so many different levels, Sally. First and foremost, it's the hub of job readiness and job training and workforce training in our region. And State College of Florida, like Suncoast Workforce, serves both Manatee and Sarasota counties, so we have a similar region base. Certainly for State College of Florida, one of the things that we always have enjoyed in terms of the collaborative efforts that we have are the kinds of workforce training opportunities we have together been able to provide to employers. And it's anything from developing custom customized training that employers were able to access from State College of Florida with funding from Suncoast Workforce, working with employers that are doing job expansion, which of course is so important to our economic development. You provide OJT funds. We work with them on quick response training grants, so it's a very collaborative type of work. And then of course the courses that we offer. You provide the opportunities for so many students in our region who need training and retraining to come back to school. So the opportunity of getting financial assistance through the programs that you offer, coupled with the opportunities we have in financial aid, has provided hundreds of students each year with the chance to go back to school, and whether it's earn an Associate of Science degree or a certificate, or even an employer being able to upgrade their employees' training skills, it's a win-win for everybody.
We're here with Mary Helen Kress, President and CEO of Suncoast Workforce. Mary Helen, why is it so important for us to be back at this new facility in Manatee County?
I think the fact that we feel like we're coming home. We've had great experiences with this in the past, and now that we have many more job seekers coming here than we did before. I mean, when you think about 300 people or more coming through the doors of this office every day looking for our services, and we're able to help so many of them.
And it's great for the job seekers that come, but also for businesses.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, in fact, our business services team is here. We have left some in Sarasota to cover all bases, of course, but our business services team is alive and well here, and you know, we feel like we're number one and moving up by being back in this beautiful location, and it's so accessible. You can access either from east or west.
We are such a economic driver in this community in so many ways. Can you expand on that?
Oh, gee, I think that when you look at the people here that represent the economy and the chambers and the EDC people who really like to have us here so that we can assist them in attracting new businesses. But we're an important part of the economy, and we need to be here to serve both the customers and the businesses in Manatee County. And it's just a joy to be back in this building.
Thank you. Thank you, Mary Helen.
Hi, I'm Jackie Dzelski with the Manatee Chamber, and we're here at the grand opening of Suncoast Workforce new Manatee County facility. And I'm here with one of the major employers in Manatee County. We're so excited with their location opening up right by Port Manatee. I'm with Bill Jurina with Air Products. And Bill, tell me a little bit about what Suncoast Workforce has done to assist your company.
Well, Suncoast Workforce has been instrumental in identifying our human resource needs that we have for Air Products in Port Manatee. We're going to manufacture large heat exchangers. As a result, we're going to need a large amount of welders, manufacturing technicians, warehouse technicians, and quality technicians. And our commitment to the area is very strong, and without Suncoast, it would have been very difficult to identify those human resource needs. Up to this point, we are on all of our hiring curves. And or ahead in many areas, finding everything from engineering candidates to myself, plant manager. I am local to the Bradenton area as well and came through Suncoast Workforce. So them being able to identify needs all across the board has been instrumental in our initial launch phase.
That's great. And one of the things that Suncoast Workforce does so effectively is really bring those education and training partners to the table. So I know that Air Products has had some very successful partnerships with our training institutions. You want to tell us a little bit about who's helped work to train your workforce?
Yes, right now we have a series of folks that will be attending Manatee Technical Institute College. They'll be given and teaching some of the basic core skill sets for some of our welders. That will grow into the manufacturing technical workforce as well. There will be some week-long courses, 3 weeks, 6 weeks, of varying length based upon the job position and the technical skills that are required. So they have also they have partnered through Suncoast and with Air Products really to make that happen. They are also part of our interviewing process. We interview our folks down there. They have a test lab so that we're able to test candidates and incoming potential employees.
Great. Well, Bill, I'm sure they need you back at Air Products at the port. Thanks for spending some time with us today on the show.
Thank you.
And we're here now with Doug Wagner, the Director of Adult Career and Technical Education for the Manatee County School Board. Doug, I know you were a longtime member of Suncoast Workforce, so tell me what it's like today to see them do their ribbon cutting here in Manatee County for this beautiful new facility.
Absolutely. Great question, Jackie. We're so excited that it's here in right downtown Bradenton. This is a central location for us, and we have Manatee Technical Institute just a few miles away, and we have all our surrounding high schools, so this is a perfect location for our students to come to.
So tell me how Suncoast Workforce plays a role in really bridging educational institutions, employers, and employees in our community.
Absolutely. Suncoast is really good at catching the jobs for us so we can send our students to one location where they can go and find jobs that are available for them. So our students come here, and they, not just the post-secondary students, but also high school students will come to the Workforce Board in order to find the jobs that are available.
I know that we at the Chamber have used Suncoast Workforce to register some of the job openings that we have, and what we've been so pleased with is the screening process that the Workforce Board will put the candidates through. So if I say I need to make sure there are good Microsoft Word skills within an employee or a position, they have the testing available. So are your students surprised when they come here at what employers are looking for, or is that gap really being bridged by the amount of information that's out there now for students who would be looking for a job?
Right. No, students actually come here and they are prepared and ready to go to work. We have 21 academies in our high schools, and our academies offer industry certification. So our students are graduating high schools, industry certified, ready to hit the workforce.
So that's great. What do you think it'll mean to have this facility in Manatee County for students at MTI?
This is a great resource for MTI, and also the Workforce Board has given us a person to sit at MTI to help with the front door portion of this facility.
Great. So it sounds like it's a win-win-win. It's a win for employers, it's a win for all of our educational partners, and it certainly is a win for job seekers in Manatee County.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jackie.
Thanks, Doug.
Hello, my name is Joshua Matlock. I'm with Suncoast Workforce, Director of Business Services. I'd like to share with you all today that we have services available to employers, businesses looking to grow their business. We can assist with talent acquisition, talent development, and talent retention. We help employers find the best talent. We pre-screen, assess, deliver the candidates to the employer, and then we assist with developing training plans and onboarding new employees in such a way that they are more likely to retain that talent. For job seekers coming in off the street, one of the things that we want to make sure that they do is be prepared for the interview. We want to make sure they have a good resume, they have interview skills, because it's a very competitive market out there presently, and also they're competing with hundreds, thousands of different people for the same positions, and employers are a lot more picky today than they have been in the past. So it's imperative now more than ever that they are ready to compete for those positions that they are interested in. When an employer comes to us looking for a particular candidate, we try to get a good gauge on precisely what are the skills they're looking for, what does the ideal candidate look like, what's the culture of the company, and then we source candidates, assess to determine whether or not those candidates have the skills, and make sure that they're going to be a good fit for that employer.
Good morning. My name is Jay Gerald. I'm a career advisor with the Workforce Investment Act, the WIA team. It's an organization that helps train individuals to get back into the workforce to obtain some skills that'll allow them to do that. Today I'm working with Lisa here. We're going over her resume and job search. She just recently completed her training, so we're trying to make for the job search she can do. Just give her some skills, techniques, and different ideas that'll help her out through that.
Well, I've been doing skincare for over 20 years and decided to get into the medical end of it, and decided to go to school for nursing. I'd like to get into the dermatology end of it, plastic surgeon's office, something like that. Well, today he's helping me with my resume and searching for a job. I just completed my course, and I just passed my boards. Well, with the resume, he's helping me organize to get some key points in there that will help stand out in my resume. So that's
well, it's extremely important. One of the main things is just realizing strengths and weaknesses with the career seeker. Some people are more prone to different areas where they need help in other areas. Identifying that and really honing in on what they need to improve on is probably the most important thing to do. There's obviously set techniques that everybody can utilize with technology these days, but really just finding out the individual, their preferences, and where they're more comfortable, where they're more confident, where they're lacking that confidence, and helping them improve in those areas is probably the most important in the particular job that I do within the WIA team. Not within my position as much. We do work hand in hand with the business service team, which that's primarily what they do. So we do I'm a direct link for the most part between the customer and our business service team, which is ultimately the employer throughout the community. Well, with the particular job that I do, it would be more if they were lacking skills and needed some training. We offer a lot of different services. All the employees here at Suncoast Workforce, we attend training, and they do a very good training to where we know all the programs that are offered to everybody. So identifying where they're needing help at, it would be referring them to the right thing. It could be a particular workshop that they might need to do that. We offer quite a few of those. There might be a specialized program that can assist them more, like our veterans team. We can have them help through that. Just depending on the individual and what they're needing, we would help get them into that correct program.
Well, I'm hoping to get my resume in order and also go over certain things that will jump out. I took a patient care technician course at the other Manatee Technical, and they told me about this to get into the practical nursing. Well, Suncoast Workforce helped me tremendously. I wouldn't have been able to get through school without them, and now they're going to help me find a job. So they help me in many ways. They help pay for my education. They helped assist with expenses. I met with a counselor every month and went over my hours, and it was great. It helped me get right through the whole course. I probably wouldn't have been able to afford it, and now I got through and I graduated, and now I can look for a job in nursing.
Each job seeker and their individual cases, there's something here for everybody. It could be an individual that's been professional for 30 years as a business owner that's starting out new, not used to it. They could be lacking skills in one area, but we offer assistance that pretty much will assist anybody through a job search. So I think that would be the most biggest thing for Suncoast, is that we're here to help everybody.
From the Manatee Chamber's perspective, Suncoast Workforce is an integral part of meeting employers' needs for employees in Manatee County. It's so important that we're able to bring together the business community, Suncoast Workforce with all of their placement and screening opportunities, as well as our educational institutions, to make sure that we are providing the right employees for our local employers. As the economy continues to improve and businesses are ready to expand, having a qualified, dedicated, ready-to-work workforce is critical to business success. So we couldn't be more pleased that Suncoast Workforce is celebrating their grand opening of this beautiful new facility in the center of Manatee County to be able to meet our business needs.